You want to hear something funny?
All right.
Prepare to attack the enemy's control points.
Get behind me, Doctor!
I am fully charged.
You are listening to Control Point, a Team Fortress 2 podcast with Brent Copeland, Eric Fullerton, Wes Wilson, and Spencer Williams.
Control Point, episode 91, recorded on October 4th, 2009.
You are now at the end of an...
What's up?
I was Brent Copeland in that episode.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a quick episode. I don't think we got 10 words in.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So I was
Intro
Brent
fail.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right. Take it from the top.
I was Brent Copeland. I've been trying to work it in.
I'm Wes Wilson with a cold.
I'm Eric Fullerton, the robot from the intro. So we're missing Spencer Williams today. We weren't lying last episode when we said he would be back for good.
No, would you say we were missing Spencer Williams?
Yeah, I wouldn't quite
I don't
say
miss
we're
him.
missing him.
I don't miss him.
So he's not here. He's missing in action. So he'll be back permanently
Yes.
next week.
At least for an episode.
We just say that every week.
And this is not him skipping anything. He had a legitimate reason to not be here.
Yeah.
So, a serious legitimate reason, and you guys should all worry.
Yes.
Send him Steam messages. Are you okay?
Yeah, buy him some games. Buy him some games. Make him feel better.
Yeah.
It works.
Do it. Buy him a jellyfish.
It does. And before we get into the briefcase, I would like to mention our sponsor, lowpings.net. They're awesome guys. They host all of our Team Fortress 2 servers that you love to play on. That's CP1 and CP3. Or 2. Or whatever. It's all the good ones.
All the good ones, yeah.
That's another episode of lowpings.net.
Until they listen to the show. Then we might be with someone else. But, yeah, go get you a new server today. They're nice and cheap and reliable. And with that, let's get into what I like to call something that's not playing for some reason.
It's the technical difficulty show.
Do you have me on, Eric?
Yes. No, I don't. Sorry, ready? All
All
right, let's do this for real this time.
And I'm the one drinking. Okay, let's get into...
Coming up on Control Point, what's in the briefcase?
Sandwich!
Oh, is that my week?
I didn't play it all this week.
Interesting week.
Did you play any this week?
Weekly status.
Good times!
On the loudspeaker, news and discussions.
Community made, officially approved. They're new, they're improved. It's listener contributions.
Listener contributions. I am credit to Tim.
So, listener contribution
Wow,
show.
that was really great.
So
What
we
a
just-
great show we've been having
We
so
just
far.
breezed through 4 or 5 segments real quick, didn't we?
Yeah, we looked through our emails and we dug out all these emails and we realized we had so much
Yeah.
that we need to get to them.
Yeah, we have to catch up or else we'll be eaten by a monster.
And in the same vein of things, if you have
are
a
likely
question
to be eaten
that
by
you would
a
like
group.
to ask, go ahead and send it to one of us. And you can do that by just double-clicking on our names and send us a message in IRC. And we'll try to get to that as well during the show.
Yep. Cool. Yeah.
So, is that,
Send us in voicemails, like MP3s and stuff, because we got tons of text we got to read this week. And it'd just be cool to hear your voices. So,
We miss you. We
Yeah.
really would like to hear your voice.
we miss your voices. You can do this on your iPhone, too. It's real easy. Just record a memo and then send it to us.
Ooh,
You can do
that's
this
a
stuff
good
while
way.
you're driving.
Yep.
You know?
take both your hands off the wheel to make sure you're holding the iPod
Have
firmly.
we, have we checked our Skype voicemail lately?
Yeah, and there's like 2 things on there.
Really?
They're both like hang-ups or,
Yeah.
like,
Well, why don't you? That's another thing. You're driving down the road. You think of something to say to us? Give us a call. 256-513-4772.
And for people watching live, we do this live every week at deadworkers.com/live. Usually Sundays around 2 o'clock Central. That's GMT -6. our time. And if people notice today, I'm on the laggy cam. I'm getting questions that's their question. Why are you lagging? So
Yes.
I'm answering that one first.
Laggy cam, laggy cam.
It just happens. But we do have a new computer that we're
are we
building
using
for
you?
our
Laggy
video
cam,
podcasting initiative.
Laggy
How about that?
cam. It's
Yeah,
not your fault.
What is the song that you're singing?
Smelly cat.
Smelly cat.
But yeah, we're gonna have a new computer. Man, I hope we get it next week too, because we're gonna be able to record our own videos, not through UStream and YouTube and the crappy quality that it looks like today, but it's gonna look real nice. And we won't have laggy cam anymore.
It'll be purty.
We're gonna be able to do all kinds of fancy stuff. We could even bust out a green screen and be like, on the Two Fort Bridge, like podcasting. Wouldn't that be sweet? So we'll be able to do some fun stuff like that. But until then, if you're watching this on YouTube or whatever, yes, Brent is very lagged out. He looks like he was. What was it? Someone said in the chat room.
Bullet time.
Yeah, he's in bullet time right now. Which is pretty cool. I'm kind of jealous. I wish I was in bullet time. All right, so let's do this first one. This is from Emmy. Yeah. Anybody have a female voice they want to try to portray?
Are we doing that kind of stuff today?
Yeah. I could do my Spencer impression again.
Hey, yeah, there you go. Well, this one apparently it was mailed to us before like a Saturday, and we record on a Sunday. So, dear Control Point, how are you, gentlemen?
I'm doing pretty good.
Great luck and much love with the podcast on the morrow. This is the important thing, though. And then there's a link to two rather attractive girls dressed up in scout garb.
Regalia. That's a good way to put it.
Regalia?
Scout regalia.
This is actually a really, really cool. It looks like they're at a convention. I can't quite tell. But it says XOXO Emmy, P.S. Brent, and she asked you if you went to high school with someone who you then
And yes,
realized yes, you did.
I guess we won't say the name, but yes,
Yeah.
I did go to high school with them.
And
if you want to drop by the podcast studio and be on the show, we always love guests to come by.
yeah, Emmy, you're from Huntsville, I gather. That's pretty cool. If you are indeed the person who owns this picture. Because I looked at the deviant art. I did some stalking. I mean, some research.
It's an investigation.
And saw that you're from Huntsville. And you also went to the Frey concert, which I went to last week. And you were,
and you were
probably
sitting
on
on
her
row
film.
3, seat 252.
well, no, even better.
And
She was backstage. And
Oh,
this
wow.
is just stuff that I gather on the internet,
And her social security number is 555.
Anyway.
555.
So, yeah, that's pretty cool. So, yeah. That's it. I'm done talking.
Next.
That was weird. I just got a phone call from someone local on Skype.
Just now?
I should have picked it up.
Oh, wow. You think it was her?
It was somebody.
No.
It was somebody responding to my broadcast of the number.
But it was a local number.
Oh.
It was anyway. So yeah, and no, we're not saying just because there's two hotties in a picture to come on by the studio. It's kind of an open offer we give to all of our
We've had
listeners
multiple
of people we meet.
We've had lots. Dynamo Supremo came by and checked
Yeah.
out the studios. All the people that came to CPCon Junior came by and
It's
saw
really
the
just because you're
studios.
local, and we love having guests by. And basically, what we say is, if you come by for a show, we'll feed you lunch.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, cool.
It might just be Taco Bell, but it'll be lunch.
Yeah, I have a caption for this picture. How about two girls and a bat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
You like that?
And a koala.
All right, let's go to the next one. What you got,
Okay,
Brent?
hey CP, Corn here again with some TF2 content. The past couple of months I have made a handful of semi-frag videos that were filmed on CP number 1, and each video shows highlights from a single day, playing one class. I know how your attention spans are short, so luckily each video is only 3 to 4 minutes long. They include some good music and content that I think you would enjoy. Happy podcasting! And he has a link here to the UF2 videos, which I'll throw in the chat room. if
Random
it
days in
allows
TF2.
that.
Yeah, these are cool. I checked out the first video, and it was a lot of really cool spy action.
Spy.
Yeah, it looks cool. Sounds good. So yeah, that's a good little contribution from Corn.
We also got an email from Donnie Donnie.
Funny.
Hey CP, I was just writing to tell you about a little glitch with the item drop system, one that not very many people are aware of. And that will tell you that you've got an item before you actually get it. The first step is to first go to your backpack and count how many items you have for each class. If you receive a Halo, add 1 to each count since the Halo is wearable by all 9 classes. I'll wait a few seconds while you do that. Okay, done. Okay, good. The next step is every hour or two of play, check the character info and setup screen, but don't go into the backpack. Instead, scroll over each class and compare how many items you have for each. If you notice a difference, either you suck at counting or you've got an item coming within the next 10 or 15 minutes. Why it does this, I have no idea, but my guess is that there's a lag in the time it takes to decide you're getting a drop versus the time it takes to actually give it to you. How is this in any way useful? Well, if you're the type of person who loves suspense, this can be a great way to get worked up over possibly getting a hat. That's what happened to me on Friday when I noticed I was getting an item for the spy, and I thought, wow, I hope it's a camera beard. Then I hopped onto CP number 1, and it was a camera beard. Yay!
I want a camera beard.
Probably a 1 in a million occurrence, but it happens. Anyway, that's all I had to share. Thanks for all the fun podcasts. P.S. If this comes off as a stealthy attempt to pimp my new hat, it wasn't supposed to. Feel free to cut that last part out of the email off if you don't want other people to start getting bad ideas. Okay, I'm cutting that last part off.
Yeah, let's cut that. I'll snip it off. Very cool. So there's a lag time? Really?
There's a lag time. Well, I have an email here. It is from a Medic Wine who writes often to us, and it also has a MP3 attached. So let's see what this is. Hey, CP, even though you called me a girl a few weeks ago, I'm still going to send you a neat-o email. First off, auto-tuned CP episode 89. I chopped it into little bits for you so you don't have to listen to a mega-long file.
Ooh, I'm excited.
He auto-tuned 89, okay.
I'm excited about this.
Now, this is only 5 minutes long. Here it comes.
This episode is recorded in front of a live streaming audience.
And I'm Wes Wilson.
And I'm Eric Fullerton.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
We're back.
From Mr. Potato.
Potato.
And hooray for us. Yay. So
cool. We'll tell you why in a minute.
And that's us as in us and the whole community.
Also logged on to check out my new community weapon.
Yeah.
Should I talk about that now? Should we wait on that? We're going to go ahead. Oh, man, I just had my Uber. Oh, you know, they like are lamenting whatever they were about to do right.
Man, it just, the list keeps going.
This podcast is awesome. This podcast is I'm just going to sing until we find something cool.
Tune in and hear us read from a long list.
It's
all right, well, we'll go ahead and
podcast.
Let's see. Any more girls' emails here? No, this is from a guy. Oh,
can we pretend he's a girl?
Sure. Medic Wine. He sent us an email. She sent us an email.
Yeah.
Let's see here. This is kind of silly. He has made a new spray that is the FYI I'm a spy, but it has Kanye West interrupting and saying, this spray is pretty good, and I'm going to let you finish, but Beyonce has one of the best sprays of all time. Yeah. All right. Next.
Man, this
it's a good spray.
This means
you know, it's funny because the image he put that's next to it is the one that's the dirty mind checking thing. You know, and the text under it says, "Calm down. It's just a lamp."
Nice.
Anyway,
calm down. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we got an email from. That was nice.
That was awesome.
That's nice.
Potato.
And he also.
It helps if you actually sing. Maybe we should start singing some episodes and get them auto-tuned.
I don't know.
It also says, next I told Brent this on Facebook, but I thought I should send it in official-like. This week was my high school's homecoming week, and we dressed up for school. I, for one, dressed as many different things. The Joker, the Spy, Jay, and Silent Bob for Twin Day. But I noticed many different TF2 costumes, like the Sniper, the Medic, Scout, Soldier, Engineer. Now, you may have noticed that these outfits can be pulled off as normal costumes. To blah blah blah. After talking to some of these guys, they told me why they did it. They didn't have to explain the costume to anybody who had never heard of them before. Also, the Scout and the blah blah blah. Okay, anyway.
Nice.
I like the auto-tune part.
There was a girl dressed as an angel, and she let me borrow the halo. I thought that was funny, and you left that out.
Oh, yeah, you left out
my
editor.
attention span left like a minute ago, and am I on?
It's the expurgated version of emails.
Yeah.
The expurgated version of Olsen Standard Book
Probably
of British
shouldn't
Birds.
to do on days when that's all we're doing, huh?
These are quality emails.
Yeah.
Nut up and read the whole damn thing.
Yeah. Man, we have like so many people in the chat room, too. We have like over 90 people.
900.
It's over 9,000.
And we're doing, and we do such a lame episode this week. Jeez.
Lame. This is awesome. This is contributions from our listeners. It's the best stuff.
Sorry, yes, it is great. Shawty! Okay, let's do this next one. What you got?
This one's a pretty sucky email.
Hey guys, just wanted to say I love your podcast and that my favorite one of you is Spencer.
What?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, see where he is.
So
Is
I
he
want
here?
him back for complete reels. If you want to contact me, I'm in the CP group and my name is Shadow the Hedgehog, and that's all I can think of to write now. So bye.
Okay.
I think they must be chatting together right now.
Yeah,
That's why he's
really?
not here.
Oh,
I think so.
CP, where you make your love connections.
We'll be back in 2 and 2.
This next one here is an exploit. Should I read it?
Sure.
It's an exploit on Sawmill. It says, this is from Dr. Uber. It says, stopping the saws in Sawmill. You know, this is probably something that'll get patched real quick. But, you know, we'll throw it out there. Hey, CP, just thought I'd share this little exploit, or whatever you want to call it, with you guys. On Sawmill, if you go NG and put a dispenser where the saw goes, let the saw push you into your own dispenser. Wouldn't that kill you, though? When you will stop the saw, then you will stop the saw.
What?
Okay. And then he says, but be careful, don't let the saw cut you up into bite-sized pieces. Okay, so basically you put a dispenser where the saw is, let the saw push you into your own dispenser, then you will stop the saw.
That sounds like
Has anybody tried this? I see a few people
I can
say.
see it, because you can't go through your own dispenser.
All right.
Yeah, but it's going to kill you.
No, because it'll push you into the dispenser. and
The
then
saw
stop.
is just going to push you, because that's what it does. It pushes.
Right.
You do know the saw cuts and kills, right?
Yeah, but it won't if you do it right. Just try it. You'll see.
Huh. Okay. Well,
Well, Mr. Gibbs says it works.
all right.
Yeah, where are the TF2 Mythbusters, man? We need those guys
I know.
back.
Yeah, for real.
Those are some fun things. Hello, CP. This is a new email, by the way. If you didn't-
That's not you just saying hi to us?
Hi! I started listening to your podcast after Wes's appearance in the GWJ podcast. You're a star now.
I'm not a star.
You're a star. You are in my eyes.
You're a stud.
So far, I've been loving it. It amazes me to this day the amount of love that is given by the TF2 community, and your podcast is a great example. Anyhow, my friend Sunwar has put together yet another clever fake class update. This time it's the engineer's time to shine. We've been playing this game since the Quake World glory days, and there's the due homage to the feared EMP and some other new ideas. I hope you guys enjoy it, as everyone else in the TF2 community. And I gotta say, I would love if the EMP came back.
Yeah, have you guys seen these?
No.
These are so well done. I mean, I want to say these are
The mothership.
these actually look more authentic than the guard dog ones look. I mean, these are really well done. The guard dog ones, they look pretty good, but they looked kind of 3D modeled and like inserted into the, like, I don't know. I mean, it was pretty good, don't get me wrong, but these actually look like the style, like they were painted,
But I love like one of the add-on things were the King of the Hill achievement idol. Mm-hmm. Now with working capture point, simple and beautiful, you can play or you can idle.
Yeah.
And then it has like the asterisk, we do not guarantee the permanence of your items in your backpack.
Yeah. The mothership is really cool. Like it's like a little zeppelin. It floats around, and it says finally CTF Mach 4. And let's see. I only saw day 2 at the time that came out. Day 2, the Hellraiser, and he's got like a nail gun. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Day 3 is the EMP. That's awesome. 3 letters. Sing with me. EMP. Dee.
And I hope they actually do put the EMP back in the game, because it to me it makes a lot of sense to screw the demo man who's trying to throw stickies on your gun. If you could throw an EMP down there and destroy him.
Yeah.
Because if people don't remember what the EMP did in the original Quake, is it basically destroyed ammo and metal, and whatever amount it destroyed, that's how much damage it did to people near you. So like you had these tricks as an engineer where you could actually set a macro. At the time you could eject your backpack, and so people could take the leftovers, and that's a way you could like go get stuff and like bring it up to the front lines. But engineers would make a macro that would actually eject their backpack out as they threw their EMP, so it'd make a bigger explosion, because not only would it explode the stuff on the people it was landing near, but also that backpack.
Okay. That makes a lot
pretty
more
sweet.
sense.
These are awesome.
Yeah. Let's see. What was day 4? I'm still clicking through these. Day 4 is. I haven't seen this one.
Machinist chest.
Wow.
I love his name too. Decapentaplegic.
And that is really cool. Yeah, the machinist chest by Provisions.
So
1-800 engineer.
Now that
I love that it's engineering achievements. Like normally you see the huge list of achievements. It says write every single one ? Okay, I give up.
Yeah. And it says at the top, fake? Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, these are great.
They're fabulous, and we'll link them in the show notes, and I hope everyone enjoys them.
Yeah.
Hey guys, Kenori here, brand new listener here. 2 hears. Here. I just wanted to comment, you guys. I wanted to comment you guys' comment on the Halo thing. I don't know if I speak for everyone, but I do know I speak for myself when I say that it has never been the loss of hats or the Halo itself. I idled and I didn't gain anything from it, nor did I lose anything. What really gets me is Valve labeling us as cheaters, even though we never did anything wrong. I've always been one to follow the rules, believing that I can become better through hard work. So yeah, if Valve thought this was a problem, sure, that's fine. But why didn't they just do the same thing for the 3 to 4 months before the whole thing? Why not pop up a blog post about the problem, remove the items that we're idle for, and then tell everyone if they did it again, they get a ban or something? This would be a perfectly acceptable solution instead of giving something they don't deserve, giving them an inflated sense of moral superiority. Anyway, this email is getting long, so I'll be done with this rant. I've officially joined the community because you guys clearly need a spy representative. No, we don't. Keep up the good work, fellows. Right behind you, Kenori. I agree that the egotism that has risen from the distribution of the Halos is annoying. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like that episode of South Park where the people buy the Priuses and they like to smell their own farts.
Yeah.
That's kind of the way I'm looking at some of the people who are harping about about I didn't idle, ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Well, we did put that new mod on our server that if you don't have the Halo, it immediately boots you.
Yes.
From the server.
Yeah. Well, I think it's good. And also,
I'm just kidding.
Every time you score a point and you have a Halo in your backpack, it starts.
You get 2 points.
It starts playing. Glory, glory, hallelujah.
But reading this email, it doesn't sound like he actually used the program to me. It sounds like he just idled, like not everybody, but a lot of people were doing, which was not the cheating that Valve was talking about.
Yeah.
Valve was expressly talking about using a third-party program.
Right.
Well, we're getting emails left and right now about, us calling them cheaters. Oh, okay. The next email right here. I won't.
Well, then.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay.
This is going to be a which class thing, isn't it? We're going to eventually have to get off this topic.
Yeah, we are.
As a matter of fact, why don't we say it now? Line in the sand. This is the last week we're covering cheaters and Halos.
Yeah.
So we are calling them cheaters?
I don't know. Everybody's really getting mad that So we're calling them cheaters.
I don't think you know, though. We don't really care. Like, you're the ones who did it, and whatever happened to you, happened to you. I'm not, like, mad at you for doing it.
Yeah, I'm over it. The only reason we're still talking about it is you keep sending us letters.
Yeah,
We keep
I'm
answering
not even
them.
really calling you a cheater. I'm just saying Valve called you a cheater, and I'm just going with what they said.
Yeah.
You bunch of cheaters. You know, it's like liar, liar. You know, the guy calls and it's like, yeah, he wants to get him out of jail, and he's like, quit stealing stuff.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't want to be labeled a cheater, don't cheat. Wait, maybe I went too far with that one.
Oh man.
Okay.
This next one, I mean, I skimmed over this.
Good, because it's long.
Yeah, basically they're just saying Valve never actually called us cheaters. Blah blah
sorry,
blah.
then. I'll apologize.
All this stuff. Again, we understand people complaining. We don't really understand the complaints.
Yeah,
there are people who lost their stuff legitimately. We're sorry about that. Yeah, we're done. We're done with this topic, I think.
And really, I don't really care if you're cheaters.
Well, I mean, we'll talk about cheating in the future when there's a new cheat kind of thing, you know. But like,
and you're on that list too.
Yeah, but we're
like
done.
I
with
heard
the
about
Halo
a cheat
thing.
on Kritzcrast. Evidently, if you're on fire and you turn on and off your dead ringer, it'll put the fire out faster. That's a legitimate exploit.
No, but seriously, if I ever called someone a cheater and Valve didn't say they were cheaters, then I did it just because these emails are calling you cheaters.
Yeah.
And, you know, so I'll apologize right now if you are not a cheater and I called you a cheater, and I'm sorry. Because I agree. I don't think you should be labeled a cheater if you're not a cheater.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wrongfully accused.
No,
but you guys are cheaters.
Yeah. If you can live with being a cheater and not being called a cheater, then that's fine with me.
Yeah.
Snooky Face says, I'm a cheetah.
Yeah.
Cheetah.
Be like Snooki. Embrace your cheaterism.
Well, he's not a cheater. He's a cheater. Like a
like spots.
So yeah, don't email us about the Halo thing, please, or the fact that we call cheaters cheaters. I don't know, whatever. Okay, Okay, enough about that. The next one.
I have a feeling we're gonna get more emails.
Yeah. If you chat, then you deserved it.
Chat?
Yeah. Is that cheated? Like the past tense of cheat? Oh. No, now we're just being stupid. Okay. All right, this next one here. Now this is pretty funny because the subject is very, very misleading. The subject says, a question. Not a class one.
Is that a lie?
Good, because that's why I put it in here, because it's obviously not a class question, because that's what it says in the subject.
I'm about to call this guy a cheater, aren't I?
Yeah. And it says, hey, CP, I have been listening to the show since the link on the TF2 blog, and so far I've listened to the last 10 episodes, plus episode 50. I am now hooked. Thanks a lot. Anyway, my question is, which class and classless updates... Oh, what? Which class and classless update have been your favorite so far? So
it's not a class question. It's which update. It's an update question.
But it's still
which update?
But the answer to the question would have to be a class, right? So therefore it is.
But it's not asking which update we would like to be with on a desert island, or which
boy band.
Yes, or which update we would like to kiss the most.
Thanks. I'm sure we won't be getting any of those next week.
Which one would you rather kiss the most? Because that's a good question.
I'm not going to answer that.
Oh, okay. Well, if it was a female class, how about that? Huh? That's a good
So
question.
you're talking about the Pyro update?
What?
Oh, was I not supposed to announce?
Which female
Pyro
class
being
would you
female?
kiss if you had to, if you wanted to, if it happened?
If it was just me and them alone and nobody would ever know.
On a deserted island.
Really?
Yeah.
The stand-up wooden cow.
Oh, okay. It's pretty hot. Pretty hot. So I don't know. My favorite was probably the Pyro, because I love it. I love the Pyro, and I love what I got with the Pyro update. I think that the updates that are the best are the ones that I use the most. Probably not the ones with the coolest Meet the videos, because frankly, all the Meet the videos are awesome. So, and the maps that come out, like a lot of those maps, I mean, I'd already played, so it's not really a big deal for me to say, hey, that was a great map pack there, stuff we already have. So I don't know. So my answer would be the Pyro.
I guess I'm gonna have to go with the last one, the latest one, whatever it is. Just every new patch is exciting to me, and that's what I wait for. Like, they're all good, bad. They all have their warts, and they all have their halos. But except for the ones that chat.
the ones that chat.
The chat.
The chat. But yeah, no, the latest one. I just exciting to get the new episodes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what about you, Wes?
I actually think the Pyro wasn't the Pyro the one where we got steel. I think that was one of my favorite updates. Not because I always hated the back burner, but on the whole, like I think that was the update where we got steel, and
Okay.
that was one of my favorite maps. And
But we already had steel before, didn't we?
well, I know, but that just was a good update. I just thought it was. Now, the update I used the most, I think the medic update is probably one of the biggest, but it was kind of low key compared to some of the other ones. It was
This is like the first one.
it was the first ones. They didn't have like parades and clowns and jugglers and stuff when they brought it out.
Right, yeah, it's true.
So,
They didn't really even have like the special page yet, did they? Did they do that for that in the medic?
I don't remember a special page.
Well, the Spy Sniper update was certainly the biggest production, I think, because it had twists and turns. It was kind of it was surprising, and it was just
Probably one of the better videos.
yeah. And it had 2 classes. I mean, that's a lot of stuff to roll out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say that's probably the biggest, like, I don't know, spectacular one.
Spectacular.
Uh-huh. Next.
Hey, CP. I have one tip and one question. Tip. Dispensers work through thin walls and locked doors. This gives the NG a big advantage. He can safely build a sentry on the opposite side and be able to repair. If a demo man destroys the sentry and kills the NG, the dispenser will remain unharmed for quick rebuilding of the sentry after respawning. And of course, your teammates can also use it from the other side too. That'd be good to like get more areas where that's like usable.
Was that all walls?
It says thin walls.
Okay.
Like if they make the wall too thin, basically,
Right.
in the map. Like if you make a wall like whatever standard wall size it is, it probably wouldn't work. Then.
Yeah.
And I think maybe someone would have to double check this, but if there's like a hole in the wall, can it do things like that too? You make maps and stuff every once in a while.
Yeah.
3 years ago.
Yeah, no kidding. It's been so long. I don't know. I'd hate to say something and then be like, you're wrong. So is everything you say.
Eric's really only familiar with the holes in the bathroom wall.
Crapo the Clown is saying it's like 0.75 game units, and that actually sounds right. I think when we had that episode where we went over all the units for stuff, we actually had some info about that. So that's a nice little tip there. And a question. If you had the option to add a voice command, what would it be? And Pierre goes on to say he would like to add, "You're welcome," in response to thanks, or perhaps "Stop being an ass clown."
Oh, okay. Yeah, we talked about that back in our TF2 etiquette, I think, that episode where, saying you're welcome would be nice. But then it's just kind of like, it's a lot of useless talk. It's like you don't really actually need to say you're welcome. It doesn't add anything to the gameplay itself other than just human etiquette.
I've been meaning to hotkey like on my G11 like stuff for TF2, like so that I have all that stuff easy, because I can't ever remember, other than isn't X5 I need a dispenser here. That's the
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know.
Corn said a good one. Sorry. Yeah, something that says I'm sorry, because like I know that I've run up and accidentally grabbed a teleporter in front of somebody who needed it more. And it would have been nice for me to be able to say sorry, or something.
But
like
how
that.
would that work? How would that be programmatably possible? You know what I mean? Like, if you're standing next to 2 other people and you take the teleport, everybody would always constantly be saying I'm sorry, even though you're just standing in line and waiting. And everybody's cool with everybody, but it's always sorry, sorry, sorry. So it's really hard to probably figure that out.
I think I'd rather have things that are more like, don't spam the heal key, please.
Nice.
You know,
That's
Don't
asking me to
spam
heal
the
you if you don't
heal
need
key.
it. Yeah.
Don't spam the heal key.
That's pretty good. I don't know. I don't know what kind of things I actually need to really say. It seems like lately I've been pretty quiet when I play, and I played a lot this week. Yeah, we missed our statuses.
Maybe for the engineer,
Yeah.
Don't take the dag nabbit metal.
Oh yeah.
Maybe some like class specific stuff. You
Yeah.
know.
See, and they need to add it in like the Left 4 Dead, things like that, right? Like
Yeah.
and you can feel that, right? The NG's running for some metal, and then some other guy swipes it, and he can automatically yell that. Stuff like that would be awesome.
Oh yeah. But I don't know about the you're welcome, because then it's like, thanks for the teleporter. You're welcome. Don't mention it. Anytime, brother. It keeps going back and forth, back and forth. It's like, oh God.
No. Thank you.
Yeah. No. Thank you.
You look dashing today. Very nice to see you as well.
You can say that again. You look very dashing today. Man, I walked into that one.
Nice. Oh.
Actually, I kind of think that would be fun. Like if you could get these chains going, it was like these super long, like
It'd be kind of like digital Furbies or something.
the medic and the heavier having conversations while they're walking up to the front line.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome. Okay.
We got a bumper.
We do?
Yeah.
I like those.
Oh, so that means we're out of this section.
We are.
don't you?
Yeah.
And that would be the part where I said we've got a bumper. Please press
When
the
he
button,
asks,
please.
they answer. It's Ifrit's question of the week.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo.
You're good at this, Brent.
Hey CP, Ifrit here. My question this week is this. If you had to pitch TF2 to one of your friends to try and get it and play it for the PC, how would you do it? See ya.
Well, I would really I would push the class aspect of it. It's a first-person shooter. You have all these game modes. Capture the flag. It's really cool. There's some unique ones in there, and everybody has different classes, and it's very it doesn't get old as quickly as Quake and a lot of the other ones. There's no fighting over weapons. It's like you walk in as a class, and after you get bored of that class, play a different class. If you get bored of a game type, go to a different game type.
Yeah, I usually sell the whole class idea first when I'm talking about it.
Yeah.
And then I go to the art style. And then I talk about how it's very cartoony. It looks like The Incredibles. Everything's got really cool shading, and it flows really well. Mm-hmm. That's usually how I sell it.
Here's how I sell it. I go out and I buy a $20 copy because it's dirt freaking cheap, and then I hand it to a friend that I know would love it, and then they start playing it. It's magic, and I'm telling you, if you do this, they'll start playing it.
That's true. I mean, it is dirt cheap. Just put it in front of them and say,
So if everybody that does it also puts in a slip with our podcast link, then we're talking, right?
Yeah. Let's see. Liquid Cool 81 says, "Tell them there's hats and they will come." Yeah,
hey, we're not that kind of podcast.
There's a lot of really cool things that TF2 does that I probably wouldn't get into just because it's kind of secondary. It's kind of like to keep you in the game. You would tell them that there's hats and there's updates and there's special weapons and all that stuff, but that wouldn't get them to come to the game. That would help them not leave.
Yes.
So.
The main thing I suck people in with the whole class, first-person shooter class idea, and then go into the art style, because I think that the playability of it, a lot of it is really helped by the art style.
Yeah.
So.
I agree. All right. Oh, rapid fire question.
Oh, we have some rapid fire this week?
We does.
Are we going to chat about them? Wait. No,
you know
we're
what?
not going to chat.
It's just 1, 2, 3 of us. So I wonder if he modified it to put Spencer in.
I don't know. But we're screwing him up again.
So and then last week, what happened last week? He was hopped up on Monster, energy drink. So we'll see what happens this week. Maybe he tried something different,
like some Tecate.
Yeah, some tequila maybe. So you gonna fire that thing off?
I don't have that. You always play those.
Oh, really? I didn't give it to you? Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Rapid fire? Yeah.
I'll
thought I
play it
did.
then.
Okay, go ahead. Let her rip.
Have another beer, Brent.
He always plays them.
That's true.
No, he doesn't.
Right after the break, the quick fire question round.
Hello, Control Point. Okay, so I've been reviewing like all of the rapid fires, and this is gonna be the faster of the bunch. So yeah, I'm gonna give you like 3 to 5 seconds for each one, so you guys better be ready.
You ready, Brent?
I'm ready.
I drank a Gatorade, and surprisingly that worked better than the Monster. I actually drank a Monster last time. So yeah, here we go.
This music is terrible.
Mija win or Mija win?
Mija.
Always Mija.
In
Epic
console
win.
terms, classic or next-gen gaming?
I don't know. That's a hard one. Classic.
Pyro or... Is a pyro a man or a woman?
Woman.
A hot woman.
I'm
My
Aphrodite.
finger's stuck in the cowbell.
Anime, yay or nay?
Sometimes.
Depends on the mood.
Cake or sandwich?
It's all a lie.
Sandwich. Cake. I don't really like sweets.
It's all a
Are
lie.
you planning on buying a 3GS?
I would love to, but I can't.
Oh, that's right. You don't have one. You
No.
need one.
Oh, I do.
Australia or New Zealand?
Are there really any difference?
Yes. New
What other
Zealand.
host
Australia.
is the best
What?
player in your opinion?
Who's the best player in my opinion? Brent. What? I see higher scores with
Google
Brent.
or Yahoo? Choose wisely.
Wahoo!
Over Google?
I don't know. I didn't hear the first part. I heard something or
Whatever
Yahoo,
happened
and I
to
went
Jati
Wahoo.
the Moon Princess?
Whatever happened to him?
I don't know.
He's around.
I chatted
Oh
with him.
God, I'm on fire. What do Brent drink?
What? Ticate.
How did you feel about that last question?
Nervous and uncomfortable by your insinuation.
Nice.
Bread?
Bread.
Demo pie or pyro cake?
Pyro cake. Yum yums.
10th class. Yay or nay?
Nay.
The chief baby.
Nay. Nay.
Chef. Just
Now that you've been mentioned on the Valve vlog, what will you be doing next?
waiting for my second mention.
Biscuits and mustard or taters?
Taters.
Biscuits and mustard, man.
I like mustard.
Biscuits and
Class is made of orange juice.
The medic.
Yes. Yes.
Mamite or Vegemite?
Quickly.
Luplakia.
Guard dog or the chief?
The chief baby. The guard chief. The chief dog.
Okay, guys, I hope that one went well. Yeah. So, I'm still kind of experimenting with our little rapid fire thing going on here. Just trying to perfect it. Doing a little something different every time. And yeah, I really hope that one went well, because I'm unable to listen to the episodes live. So, quick thank you notes. Thank you goes out to Majwin, Volmedius, Frederick the First, 2Up Web, Google, Plex, Happy Bird, Sarda, Corn, Plaid Frog, and Car Hacks. And I want to just do a really quick shout out to my buddies who played with me on Left 4 Dead. Friday night, Girardi Chef Booze, I think that's his name, CWH 2012, and this other guy that I don't really know. And yeah, the night was fun, and I will see you next time, Control Point.
Yay.
So, can we send him some better music, Eric?
Oh, that was awesome. It even ended on the bam, bam.
Yeah, well, that's me that adds the music every week.
Really?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
No.
That's you?
Yeah.
Why are you picking this terrible
It's
music?
like we're hanging out in an elevator and we're answering questions. Well, it should be fast next time.
I think it should be like Mission Impossible music.
Should
You know,
be faster?
Like,
Okay, we'll change the music next week.
Dun.
Great.
Should be metal.
Let's just give Eric more work.
Yeah.
No, he's just picking some. Just pick different stock music. We have a whole library and
done.
stuff.
Are we done with this podcast? Because I'm out of brew.
Are you out of
got
brew
some
already?
surveillance.
Surveillance.
The first video we have is
wait, hold up, dude.
Sorry.
I think first we got.
Look at me!
Presenting Player of the Week.
Now I am king of team!
I got no idea.
Now, should we do a quick little contest in the chat room, maybe? First one to answer correctly wins?
That's a terrible idea, but sure.
Isn't it great? All right.
Oh, wait. Before we do that.
What's the question?
Have we given it to... well, never mind.
Maybe
Did
not.
you want to give it to Emmy?
No. I don't know. Never mind.
All right.
Go on with your contest. It sounds like an awesome idea.
Okay, so I don't know. What's a good question? Something that pertains to the show somehow?
On episode 7...
What is episode 7?
That's the...
What's the first word we said? No. I don't know. How about...
Who played the announcer on our Christmas episodes?
Hey, there you go. On the Christmas episodes?
On the Christmas episodes.
Oh, the announcer guy that was...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Anybody know this? We got a cavalryman? No, that's wrong. We got Doug Lombardi. That's
Liquid Cool 81 is the player of the week.
Yeah, Liquid Cool 81 said Spencer. Spencer Williams was the man in front of the red
dear.
curtain.
I appear to have been shot through the head.
Yeah. Cool. All right, Liquid Cool 81, you are player of the week. Somebody can auto-tune that if you want. Okay. Now we're done.
Surveillance.
Woot.
First video. Can I go now?
Yeah.
Can I go now? You're going to get mad at me?
Hey, Wes, you can go now.
Okay, excellent. We've got a great video. I saw this via Clyde Frog on the Twitters. This is called TF2 Lego, and basically it's a great little TF2 frag video made with Lego guys, and I really recommend it, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. This is pretty well done. It's basically just a scenario in which people get shot and they push the cart and they respawn over and over, and it's really cool. There was some other non-English one that was going around for a while, so it was a little tough to find the English version. I don't even know what it was, Italian or something.
Yeah, I saw the foreign one. So I've never heard it in English.
Oh, okay. We're going to link
But
to
we
the
should
English
find that one, too, because we like to reach out to our European listeners.
Yes.
And give them
We actually have a surprising number of European listeners.
Well, if they listen to the show, you would think they could.
According to our
they know English.
According to our feed burners, 50% of our listeners are in the United States.
Yeah.
And 50% are elsewhere.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
That's true.
Only half our audience is American, according to FeedBurner.
We are international. All right, the next thing up here is something Medic Wine sent to us. He'd like to call this TF2 Audio Machinima. It doesn't really make much sense, but it's basically like little radio plays, like I don't know, 3-4 minute, maybe 5 minute ones, and it's basically an episodical type thing. I think there's like 5 episodes out today. These are pretty cool. It's little scenarios using only the in-game voices, and this is on YouTube.
And
so they're pretty cool.
And then I like this last one that Bill Akon sent in for us, and it goes well with all the people who chat over the past few weeks. It's a Control-Alt-Delete a comic about all your hats being taken away. So
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
we'll link to that
you should
too.
check it out. Control-Alt-Delete has its moments. They also did a good one that was the 10 layers of MMO hell. Did you see that one?
No, that sounds cool.
They've got a good one there too.
Huh.
To all the chatters.
Nice one.
Okie dokie. So that would be surveillance, and that would leave us, I believe, next to the last portion of this podcast, which is...
Shoutouts.
My favorite scream is the soldier.
Yeah.
It's just out of control.
Yeah.
All right, shout-outs. Shout-outs to everybody.
There's been a shout-out
here.
given to the control point gnome that's traveling around the country.
Oh,
sweet.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sweet.
Freckles set that up. Yeah, there's a gnome traveling around. When you get the gnome, you ship it to someone else. You can take pictures of it, and whatever you want to do, but just don't deface the gnome. Don't write on it and tear off an arm or something. And so that's a cool idea. So we'll have a big collage of photos of where this freakishly freakish gnome has been throughout the world, even not just America, but everywhere, even on the moon, maybe. So shout out to Freckles and all the gnomes out there.
And Snooky Face does a shout out to himself.
Okay. Shout out to Boris. I'm just looking at stuff in the chat room here. Shout out to Control Delete. You're cool too. We already did that. Madlab. He's awesome.
Yeah.
Go check out ubercharge.net. Always funny stuff there.
Shout out to Majachi. We have actually...
Majachi.
That's kind of funny that he was in the rapid fire questions because we actually have been interacting a lot with him. Unforgotten Realms.
Should we get him on an episode?
I asked him last night. Well, whenever it was. He asked me, hey, TF2, now. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm totally wussing out. I was just about to go to sleep. And he's like, oh. And then he asked Wes, and he wussed out as well. But
wow. So he won't come on the show then.
Well, no. Then I asked him, I was like, hey, man, we need to get you on the show again. He said, really? Any reason? I said, no, not really.
We just like having you on. You're a funny guy.
You are entertainment within yourself.
Yeah. So and maybe we should have had him on today because sorry for the crappy episode, but sometimes
top 10, baby. Nothing with this episode.
Sometimes we don't have any meat. We just read your emails, and so and please send out some MP3s. We'd love hearing your voice.
Yes.
So just email an MP3 to us. Don't let it be over a minute long. I mean, 30 seconds. Might even be too long. You know what I mean? Just ask the question. Ask the question, and then or sing the song, or I don't know, whatever you want.
Auto tune your question.
Maybe we should do
So I would like
a contest for Player of the Week for
which class
next week.
Like
maybe that's too soon.
to choose.
Maybe the week after next.
Are you thinking of a contest?
Contest. Call
Next
in and give us your story of your player of the week, like what you did for the week. When we talk about what we did for the week,
okay,
but keep it under 30 seconds.
And which class
Tell us about your week in TF2.
Hey, yeah, there you go. Are you singing something?
Yes.
Okay, so here's what you gotta do.
He's auto-tuning us somehow.
Send us in MP3. Tell us your week in TF2, real short, what you've done. Hopefully it was exciting and not just I'm just playing some TF2 and it was fun. That's the kind of crap you get from us. Give us something exciting. Give us something cool and fun. We'll make a little collage out of it. We'll play those suckers, and the winner will be the player of the week. That's a very highly regarded
I think that is an excellent idea. We've got so many people in this community, and everybody had something that was exciting that happened over the last week. And if we could get some interesting stuff from our community, it would surely make up for the lack of interesting stuff from us.
Yeah.
So if you have a little story about a really creative frag, swift, creative frag.
I like it.
Or how you chat.
Yeah, or how you chat. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we don't want to hear about all the chatters.
Yeah.
The chatting. Okay.
But if you haven't noticed, this is a show about you in reality.
Yeah.
And so we like to hear about you in reality doing virtual reality things.
And guess what? We got a new song this week by Freakadelic, and it is a tribute. You got to believe. This is a tribute, Control Point style. Check this out for show. This is at the very end of the episode, so listen to it. And like we keep saying, send us stuff and we'll play the stuff. And give us some iTunes reviews if you like the show. It helps us get more visible in the
Last
list.
I checked, we hit 150.
We did. We hit 150. Yeah, I think we went above 150. I think we got 151. So you can always call us too. That's probably the easiest way to get your voice on here. That's 256-513-4772.
Should I mention the MacBook thing?
The MacBook thing.
Is that wrong?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
So I sent out this thing on my Twitter feed this week. You know those things where it's like, hey, you get 20 people to sign up for this and you'll get a free MacBook.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking, what if we get 20 people to sign up? It's like a $10 donation, basically.
Yeah.
And then you cancel. And then, we get a MacBook Pro for the office, basically.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's kind of the challenge. Maybe we can just put the link in the show notes or something.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Look at the show notes and also follow Brent's Twitter because you've been tweeting this stuff.
Well, I just did it once.
Oh,
it's kind of a joke. I was like, hey, all the people telling me I should get a Mac, put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah.
So I had another friend who did it on their Facebook, and they basically said they were going to pay each person like $50 for doing it.
Wow.
I was like,
Yeah.
It's $50.
Huh. We'll pick a random one, and that random person will be the player of the week. All right.
We are pondering having a donation drive sometime soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
we'd like to do that because we are still pushing, trying to get this new computer and trying to get the video stuff up and trying to actually do some cool stuff video-wise. So I guess that's about it. What do you think?
I think this was a pretty good show. I think we laughed, we cried, we told some stories.
I hope maybe next week we'll have Spencer back. You think? Maybe?
Yeah, I think we will.
All right. So until then, take it easy. Peace.
You are now at the end of another episode of Control Point.
Victory.
Every one of you deserves a medal.
A podcast brought to you by the Dead Workers Party. See the show notes and leave comments for this episode at controlpoint.deadworkers.com or leave us a voicemail at area code 256-513-4772.
Auf Wiedersehen!
That was terrible!
Horrendous!
I'm offended!
I'm appalled!
So what are we gonna do?
Oh, what else? Email it to everybody we know.
Good idea.